everyone, and welcome back to Cardiac. To remove myself from the emotion fest that was the story of midnight, or my thoughts of midnight exactly from last week, this week I wanted to focus on a question that I'd asked on Instagram a while ago, but one of the questions came from Hey That's Jojo on Instagram, and he asked, what is the story behind Cardiac? Well, here we go. What you may not know, especially for like a lot of the haunt industry, is we're given nicknames, and those nicknames are how we communicate with each other in front of normies, the people who pay to come in and for us to scare them. And so that way people don't know our actual names and then come find us and then attack us and do a lot of weird shit. Anyways, it was in 2017. I was in Camp Snoopy at the time, and this is the year that I was doing Shaman. What you might not also realize is that the last 30 minutes of every single haunt night, 4 monsters from every single scare zone will go to the main gate so you can take pictures with them, because we don't usually take pictures during the normal thing because it kind of ruins the scare. I was asked by my talent captains if I was interested in going. I said, yeah, of course. So I was like, okay, cool. So I go to my normal spot. I'm like scaring and like going having at it. And then out of nowhere, I scare this one guy. So this guy immediately freaks out. So to give you some context as to where I'm located, I'm near that little, it's in Camp Snoopy. It's the swings, it has like the kite and the thing in it. And so I'm kind of there. I do this scare. The guy starts running. He's running towards Fiesta Village. I turn around just to see what's gonna happen, because then I can gauge of how I'm gonna go in for it, and realize that he's straight up running, but he's looking back at me. So he's staring at me and I go, oh, he's running. Oh, this isn't gonna end good, because he's running towards a planter and he can't see it obviously because he's staring at me. So he's running. He hits the planter, free willies over it, and he just hits the ground on the other side. And I was like, oh my god, he hit the ground. And I'm sitting there for a little bit thinking he's gonna get up. Doesn't get up, and I'm like, wait a minute, oh no, he's not getting up. So I immediately run over towards him and I'm like, hi sir, are you okay? And he's like sitting there like kind of just shaken. Come to find out that he went into shock, which is the best thing you want to hear or see. And he's sitting there and he's sitting there, and someone around the side goes, I think he's bleeding. And I go, and he goes, where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? And I go, it's coming from your chin. Okay, stay there. Relax. I need to ask you a couple questions, because that way at least I can make sure that he is coherent. So I asked him like his name, if he knew where he was at and what had happened. And so he knew all of that stuff, which was great. So I find other talent. I said, I need you to go to Fiesta Village and I need you to go find TCs. I need you to get a hold of first aid because homeboy is bleeding. I'm like, I need you to stay where you are. Do not get up until you are told to do so. And he goes, are you sure? I'm like, you're gonna be fine. Stay there. Finally, my TCs come over. They go, hey, I need you to go back that way. So I'm heading to where like the tugboat ride is, because there's a barricade. So I hang back over there, and I had a couple other monsters who are close friends of mine standing there, and they go, dude, do you realize what you just did? I go, no. He goes, he's in shock right now. If he gets up any sooner, he would have went into cardiac arrest and you would have killed him. So keep in mind, there's like 3 of my best friends standing right next to me telling me exactly what I just did. And they look at me and they go, you're cardiac. And I go, holy shit. So finally they like clean up his blood and then they get him out. And I just sat there going, I almost killed someone. Don't know if that's like a huge huzzah, but I did it. It was crazy. And so yeah, that is the story of how Cardiac came to be. And without this name, Cardiac Productions would probably not have been named anything else. Well, I mean, they almost were considering calling me Free Willy, but I think Free Willy Productions would have been a completely weird name. Just, you know, kind of awkward. So let me know in the comments down below, what are some other things about the haunt industry that you would like to know about? I do have some things planned that I want to film and then put up here, but it's going to take me some time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, my name is Forrest, and I'll see you in the shadows.